You're such an asshole.
Hello, asshole. I'm seeking your honest, stone-cold opinion on possibly, in the future, attending the Eco Institute in Aurora, Colorado. The idea of a career in renewable energy has always been floating around in my mind. The school offers various degrees in renewable energy, such as wind, solar, and power utility technician. After some researching, the school comes across as a legit good option to learn skills to work in the relatively new field of renewable energy. It's not relatively new. It's been around forever. In my area, I either haven't looked hard enough for degree/certifications offered, or I'm wondering if the higher education system hasn't caught on. The agency that accredits the institution has recently, as last year, lost and regained its accreditation, and that raises some red flags since you always mention checking if the school is accredited. Yeah, and I just did, and I see that red flag. It says the Accrediting Council for Independent Colleges and Schools no longer recognizes. This is according to the U.S. Department of Education. So already based on that, I'm saying fuck this school. Fuck it. And I don't care. It's like, oh, well, maybe it regained. No. The fact it lost its ability to recognize an accreditation. No. So then on principle right there, no. But I'm going to explain to you why you shouldn't even bother with this fly-by-night school, or renewable energy or environmental engineering and that kind of crap, because there's a larger economic lesson or a more STEM engineering lesson to learn here. Where do you go? There we go. Tuition, job placement, and earnings potentials are all major factors for me, and if I were to commit to this pursuit. Consequently, please analyze the overall worth of attending the school. P.S. If the school were to check out as a scam school, what are the possible alternatives to get into the field? All right, so I looked it up and I saw, yeah, no, I don't trust it at all. I don't trust it. According to the U.S. Department of Education, it's not accredited. And it said, well, the accrediting agency lost its accreditation. No, that's too much. It's like, I heard she got herpes. That's enough for me. I don't need to stick my dick in it to find out. But there's a larger, more important point to be made about, look, I know you kids were brainwashed to, like, it's environmental engineering, I want to be an eco-engineer. I mean, back in our day, we're told about the Amazon rainforest and the ozone layer, and now this is just the newest thing. Look, if you want to use technology like Elon Musk and Tesla, to create technologies that will save the environment and renewable energies and eco and efficient, I'm all for it, because economics, and I know this may shock you, but evil white male Republican straight, my carbon footprint is minuscule. It is minuscule because I have a wood burning stove. I like to save money. Energy costs money. I drive fuel-efficient cars. I drive motorcycles. They're way more fuel-efficient than SUVs and large cars and unmaintained cars that all these touchy-feely environmentalist types like to claim that they are. But if you really want to get into the field of renewable energy, which I'm not against, I am so excited. I know this sounds odd coming from me because Elon Musk is a subsidized government teat-sucking whore. I am excited about getting solar panels on my house out in South Dakota when I build it. I'm excited on going off-grid as much as possible. I look at it as a challenge. I would love to live off-grid. I like the idea of not having to be hooked up to the network, and I think this is something that a lot of conservatives and libertarians might understand on a philosophical level, they might agree with, is like, if you can live independently and not rely on the grid or the energy company, how fucking tits is that? So I'm with you philosophically, but maybe from a different angle. So I'm totally about it. But here's the deal. If you want to become a renewable energy engineer, you want to become an eco-engineer, the laws of physics have not changed. And the disciplines that go and build windmills and solar panels are already existing. Okay? It's called mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, chemical engineering, physics, and then maybe metallurgy, maybe. And that's it. In other words, when someone comes in with the word eco-institute or environmental engineering, that's a scam. That's a lie. You know who does more to help lower carbon emissions, ironically? The engineers at ExxonMobil and British Petroleum. Because they're always trying to find a way to get more efficient fuel. The engineers over at GM and Toyota, they're always trying to figure out a way to get more mileage out of an engine, more mileage out of a gallon of gas. Those are your real environmental and eco-engineers. They're just repurposing and targeting their regular, traditional, old, boring mechanical, electrical, and chemical engineering, just old, boring. They're rededicating it towards more efficiency. So if you really want to become, you really want to help out the environment, you really want to become an eco-engineer and an environmental engineer, just go major in electrical engineering. Just go major in aerospace, aerodynamics, with the windmills. Just become an engineer of some type, and that's who, those are the people. Look at windmills. You know who builds windmills? Mechanical engineers and electrical engineers. You know who makes engines more efficient and builds the Priuses? Electrical engineers and mechanical engineers. This bullshit. I mean, there was an environmental. I remember environmental engineering was a thing. It's like, well, we just teach it. We don't teach you the math. It's just that's so difficult. So we teach you about feelings, the greenhouse gases, and how white people are all evil and people with penises need to be killed. They're the cause of all the problems. And here's your degree in environmental engineering. That doesn't teach you how to take the laws of physics and master them and weld them, or wield them, sorry, and repurpose them to serve humanity in a much more efficient manner, carbon footprint or not. So if you want to go into that field, just go to a regular electrical engineering program. Go to a regular mechanical, or go to Urbana-Champaign. Now, you said options. All right. It doesn't matter where you go to school. It only matters what you study. So as long as it's accredited, and you're very smart for doing that, looking up to see if it was accredited or not, U.S. Department of Education has an accreditation search. Please use it, ladies and gentlemen. But here's what you might want to think about. Because we talked about this before on a separate email about how cool it is to be in Colorado. The Colorado School of Mines. Hang on, let me double check, make sure it's not the Denver School of Mines. I think it is the Colorado School of Mines. It's in Golden, Colorado. Colorado School of Mines. Yep, that's it. Yeah, it's in Golden, Colorado. Not a bad idea, dude. Not a bad idea. Now this is kind of putting the beauty of Denver and the Rocky Mountains ahead of your education. I mean, you may not want to be a mining or a geologist or something like that. Not a bad field to get into, dude. Not a bad field at all. Okay? That's something I would consider. The Colorado School of Mines, or the South Dakota School of Mines, which is in Rapid City, but it's the Black Hills are not as exciting as the Rocky Mountains. That's an option. But otherwise, outside of that, like if you took your penchant for Colorado out, then it really doesn't matter where you go to school. As long as it's accredited, as long as you major in engineering. Some are like higher ranked than others. You know, obviously MIT, but I mean, do you want to... I don't know if people have fun at that school. I really don't. I'll watch the... We have fun. We have Dungeons and Dragons night. We hire whores and they suck our dicks after we pay them $3,000 an hour. That's how we have fun at MIT. Urbana-Champaign, but God, you got to be in Illinois. You know. And it's not the cool part of Illinois. It's not like you're in Chicago. It's boring farmland, Illinois. But yeah, just I can't tell you where to go to school. I could tell you not to major in stupid shit. I could tell you that if you want to help out the environment, to major in a regular engineering field. But boy, that Colorado School of Mine, the old captain would have do it differently. The old captain would have gone right in the military at the age of 18, and I would have attended the Colorado School of Mines or the South Dakota School of Mines, and I would have just been fucking hike all around the place and enjoy my life even more than I do now. So, all right, hope that helped out. But yeah, that Eco Institute is not a fucking legit outfit. I mean, maybe it is, but it's like, well, I did have gonorrhea, but I got cured. That's where you breathe in. No. Gonorrhea, no. Old Terrence Pop. All right, that's all we got. You guys got questions, go to assholeconsulting.com. America's older brother, me, will fucking take care of you for a fucking price. We'll see you kids later. Toodles.